Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Rich.
Howdy.
This is the Country Life with Columbus Mark, where I try to give you a lighthearted look at life in the country. And today, we're going to take a hike on the Blue Wall Passage, and you're going to go with us. Rich, are you ready to go?
Yep.
Are you prepared? First aid kit?
Yep.
Okay. You got oxygen?
Oxygen? Yep.
I got some toilet paper and some water. We're probably set.
Portable stretcher, everything.
We got it to go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Rich here has hiked Mount Everest 2 or 3 times. I have not. So he is my guide for our hike today. The Blue Wall Preserve, I usually call it the Passage for some reason, is outside of Landrum, almost on the North Carolina-South Carolina border. And we're going to take you on a little tour. So here we are at the Blue Wall Passage of the Palmetto Trail. Definitely worth your time. I would advise taking a look at the map, because there's nothing worse than having no clue where you are. And I would tell you, that is not unusual for me. And apparently, if I had a cell phone that was working, here is a QR code to get more information. Maybe that tells you where the nearest bathroom is. Ready to go? Yep. Rich? All right, here we go. We're following that lady because she says she knows where she's going. Rich has been here before, and actually I've been here before. But there are many a hike I go on that is my first time.
Mount Everest was easier.
Than this one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, because maybe after this one we can try Mount Everest. So I always thought that would be good. Now I'm thinking you're talking about the Mount Everest that's somewhere in Greenville County, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Not the one in over there in Nepal
Himalayas.
or wherever. Yeah, Himalayas. Okay. All right, Rich. Let's see where this takes us. So here we are at another barricade. They have a few of these here and there to keep vehicles off, I guess. You can bring a dog here on a leash, but no bicycles, no 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, no campfires, no camping. This is mostly a hiking trail. Let's go, Rich. We have found some real hikers. Actually, we have found about 12 real hikers, and no one would be in the video. But we finally found some people here, and they have not only a dog, but a little kid with them. So how has your hike been?
So it's fun, huh? Really, really pretty going around the lake. There's an awesome waterfall when you go up to the top.
We hope to get there.
Yeah, it's real easy. It's paved almost like this the whole way.
But it's not paved.
Not paved, gravel.
Okay. So would you recommend this to people with kids and dogs?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you been here before?
No, first time.
Okay. So where are you from? The Landrum area?
Bowling Springs.
Bowling Springs. Okay. North Carolina or South Carolina?
Oh yeah, South Carolina.
Okay. Well, what's your dog's name?
Freya. This is Freya. She's a rescue. We got her about a year ago.
She likes hiking?
Oh yeah.
she
She
Okay.
loves it.
Do you work for NASA?
No, I work for Milliken.
Okay. Does she work for Cabela's?
Oh, yeah, actually,
Yeah,
she
she's a
does.
sponsor.
Okay.
Yeah, uh-huh.
All right. Well, they can sponsor this video. Well, thanks for being a part. We're looking forward to finishing up where you just came from.
Absolutely. Have fun.
Thank you. There are a few hazards, but they are kind of easy to spot ahead of time. So here is one. This is a road you cross over before that sign, and you can see there's a huge rock placed over this broken out part here. That would be quite dangerous without that rock. I wouldn't want to even stand on that rock. So we are at one of the ponds or lakes. Just a lake or a pond, Rich?
Depends on how deep it is.
Can you go in there and check that out?
Yeah, hang on a second.
Okay. All right, Rich will be right back. Come back, Rich. Don't want to do that. It's too cold. It was about 40-something degrees today when we got started. But you can see this is worth hiking to. And at this point, we've only hiked maybe 10 minutes. And maybe the average person would be about 3 minutes, but we're kind of slow.
Yeah.
But it's a nice lake or pond here. We're going to be hiking around it. But in the background, you can see on the sign maybe Hogback Mountain, 3,209 feet. Vaughn's Gap, 2,585 feet. And over to the right, over this way, we have Rocky Spur, 2,713 feet. So this is definitely worth a visit, even to this spot. So now that I've had time to actually read this sign, this is a pond, and we are at 1,234 feet. How about that, Rich? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of an interesting number. It's like consecutive. And it says here that the Cherokee who once hunted these grounds called the Blue Ridge Mountains Blue Wall. So that's the name, hence the name. But we do know that this is a pond, not a lake, because the sign says so. Do you agree, Rich?
I do.
Sounds good. Let's keep.
I didn't have to go in the water.
You know what? Save you from getting wet. 48 degrees, probably a good idea. Okay, Rich, let's head on, see some more. So here we are at a decision point. Waterfall Loop or Vaughn's Gap? Which one do you think we're going to do, Rich?
Probably both.
We probably will, because we're going to go to the waterfall and probably come around this second pond.
You come out Vaughn's Gap?
There you go. Although we're not going to hike up to Vaughn's Gap.
No.
No, that's the 2,000. That's another 1,000 feet in elevation climb. Right now, I doubt we have climbed more than about 50 to 100 feet. Ready to go, Rich?
You bet.
You bet. Let's go on. So here we are at the waterfall. And I don't know if this waterfall has a name. I'm sure it does. But it has not rained in over a week, and there is a good flow of water coming down it. And it is well worth the hike. And I think from the starting point, Rich, to where we are now, if you were just kind of walking and not stopping and doing a video, probably you could be here in about 15 minutes. You think 15 or 20 minutes?
Yeah, if you're in good shape.
Yeah, and we're not exactly in great shape, but
It took us half hour to get here.
yeah, and that's with stopping. We stopped a lot to video things. So definitely highlight of this Blue Wall Passage trail. And of course, it is free. So we are up high, not really, but another 25 feet or 30 feet or so from the waterfall, looking down on the second pond. And we are going to start going around that pond and heading back home. Beautiful day here, and still in winter, but it feels like winter. It doesn't feel like spring quite yet, but a gorgeous day here on the Blue Wall Passage. Highly recommend it. We do have a little bit, tiny little more of an uphill climb ahead of us. Rich, I think we could make this, don't you?
Yeah. Give us a couple days.
Couple days.
Yeah.
So we are way above that second pond, headed down towards our starting place. But I just wanted to show you, this is a well-maintained trail. Very easy to go on. And they have all these boardwalks. So I'm going to just show you one of the boardwalks as we cross over. Must be boggy there. Doesn't look that bad according to Rich, but it must be at certain times. But we were out here not too long ago, and I don't recall. I mean, there may have been a boardwalk here, but this looks brand new, don't you think, Rich?
Maybe they're going to build a railroad out here.
Maybe he's going to build a railroad, he says. I hope not.
A toy one. You know.
Oh, toy one. Yeah, but we don't want too many people.
Guys like me that have a hard time hiking.
You're not having a hard time hiking. We were just saying, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is relatively easy. It's a little bit of uphill, a little downhill, a lot of flat, very open, easy to follow trail. So here we are at another junction. We have come from the waterfall. We are not going to Vaughn's Gap because that's where the climb starts going up, and I'm not ready for that today. But no, neither says Rich. But we have a little story to tell here, and we're going to do that in just a second. So at this intersection, I decided maybe it was time to heed the call of nature. And so I put Rich on watch duty. What did I tell you, Rich?
You told me to keep an eye out and make sure nobody was coming.
Right, that's
To
it.
give you a warning.
So all I'm there, minding my own business, and what happens?
Unfortunately, there's a curve in the trail, and
Uh-huh.
this woman just pops. I mean, it was too late. I had to think of something quick. I said, he's just streaming video over there. So, yeah.
Streaming video.
Yeah, streaming video.
There you go. That's a good answer. I'm going to remember that one, Rich. All right,
Got
let's finish this hike up.
Okay,
All right, Rich, we did it.
we made it.
We made it. You recommend this hike?
I would.
I would. And
Even if you have some problems breathing, it's if you take it slow. It's
right,
a really nice hike.
right, a little bit of uphill, a lot of flat, around 2 little ponds,
Yeah.
nice waterfall.
Yep.
If you were in great shape and had more time, there's a 2-mile spur up to Vaughn's Gap. We did not do that today, but I think on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is absolutely perfect hike and 1 is We don't want to do it again. Where would you rate this one, Rich?
I give it a 7 or an 8.
At least. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed it, Rich.
Me too.
Okay. Well, I'm Mark. This is The Country Life with Columbus Mark. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. All those good things. Welcome to my neighborhood. Signing off.